First day we put the box on the wall, then they put this tile up. This is the new 75 Frame Pro by Samsung, and something about that flat look on tile just does it for me. Day one, we just throwing this box on the wall. Normally, I would put it in the middle, but because we got the Frame Pro, I'm putting it off to that left side. I noticed the fan was on. I was like, nah, let me cut that off. That way the dust doesn't go everywhere. Cut this one out, and then let's see what we got in this fireplace. Inside the fireplace looks good, so we should have no issues putting that box on the wall. Now, we do want to move this outlet from here to this side. Oh, don't forget, these white boxes are back in stock. If you made an order these last couple days, it's going out tomorrow morning. I'm gonna run a piece of Romex to where the white box is gonna be, and then I'm gonna run the Ethernet as well. Then let's wire up this outlet, add it to the junction box, and then prep the holes on this white box. I knocked out the top half for this outlet, and then I knocked out the side part for this Ethernet right here. They had the AC on, so it was a little warm in there. Bruh, what are the chances that the screw falls through the part on the white box? With the box done, I can take that outlet off, wire nut all those together, and then throw a blank plate on there. Took about 15 minutes to do this process. Now we're just waiting on them to come put the tile up. Day two, we're back with the 75 Frame Pro, which is an upgrade over the regular frame. They got the tile put in. Let's get started. One of my favorite parts about doing a new TV on tile is that I can take this plastic right here and put it on the fireplace. Just like the regular frame, you got the two different mounts, but on this one, they're different distances apart. I need two measurements here. One from the top of the TV to that first hole. And then I'm gonna get another measurement between the two brackets, which was like 23.5. I don't like using a template. Once I verify the height with the client, I'll put tape on the wall. And then that first number I had was 7. Now this frame TV drops like 1.5 inches, so I'm gonna mark it at 5.5. That second number right there is the middle of the fireplace. I think that's the most important thing with this install, is making sure it's centered. Now that plastic that I love so much, I'm gonna put that along the fireplace before we get started. Brother Derek's doing a couple other TVs around the house. Now I wanna put this tape measure up here, making sure these brackets are 23.5 apart exactly. Then I'm gonna measure from one tick mark to the edge on both sides to make sure it's even. I'm measuring to see where the stud is at, throw some tape up there, and do the same thing on the other side.
One stud on this side and all toggles on the other side.
Okay. Since this laser doesn't stick to the wall, I'll have them hold it, throw the bracket up there. We got 2 studs on this left side, and then we're gonna do a toggle on that right side. On this other side, we're gonna do the same thing, except all toggles for this one. To cut into the tile, we're using this Milwaukee 1/2-inch diamond bit. And then I forgot the spray bottle, so we're gonna use this water right here. I don't know why I do this, but when I'm doing tile, I like to get the hole started first. And then after that, I'll go all the way in. Most of the stuff I do is self-taught because I'm stubborn, but you can't mess tile up. Don't be afraid to try it. Just keep the bit wet and you'll be all right. To verify that I do have a stud, I'll send the nail through there. But look at this. Look, what are the odds that I run into the screw? So once we take the screw out, we good to go. I want to clean before the mount goes up. Now today I'm using these flat bolts instead of like the rounded ones that come with it. Thread your toggle first before you tighten it. And then I'm gonna get a measurement from the side of the fireplace to the edge of the mount, put the 2 screws in the studs, and get one more measurement. On this side, I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna start each one. I think the reason why I do this is because I had a bit one time that I knew was like on this last leg. So I was like, let me just start it first and then finish the hole. 3 toggles on this side. Now, if you ever used toggles before, you know sometimes it's a little tricky to thread it. We gonna act like this ain't happened. I forgot to put the Phillips back on there. Now, you see I had a tape measure out before I even tightened these. So the goal was to have each of these brackets 19 inches off the side, which I did that. And then between the two, we were supposed to be at like 23.5 or something like that. Little wiggle room, we gonna be all right. I can't be the only one that writes the measurements on my hand. Y'all do that too? Now we can bring in the wireless One Connect box. In a second, you'll see why I put this box off to the left side. I was thinking, if this box is wireless, why the hell am I gonna hardwire it? That don't really make sense to me. Random info, I went to the Samsung training actually on my birthday in July, and I learned that you don't even need the One Connect box at all, unless you're plugging something up to the TV. When I put this white box in the wall the first day, I kind of guesstimated. This is why I was trying to get the power cord to be right where that box is at. That way it sits as flat as possible. Instead of dealing with this long-ass Wi-Fi password, we're gonna do this for him.
I ain't gonna put in that Wi-Fi password.
Plus, this client had no idea what the hell a network switch is, so I was able to kill 2 stones with 1 bird. So when we come back to the living room, our connection is already complete. I almost forgot this was the water I was using to keep the bit cool. You know, back in the day, we used to drink from the hose, so that ain't nothing. Now, y'all might not like it, but this is the reason why I charge an extra $100 for fireplaces, because it's gonna be perfect. All right, just like OJ, we done did it. So Brother Derek did this TV in their office, 85, and then we'll go to the one that's in the living room. Boy, look at that. Boy, I tell you what, I had to do this full time. I tell you, I told my mama I was gonna be something one day. I told her, she didn't believe me. She still owe me $15. I'm gonna bring that up every time I can. But y'all, if y'all want a Frame Pro, I got them in stock. We got the white boxes back, another TV on the patio that we did, and another one in the massa. Here come them bloopers.
Before you start drilling, can you see what I'm saying?
Before I start what? Oh, God, hey, one motherfucking job, one job.
Let's see. I'm perfect on it. How you doing this?
I'm not answering you.
Let's go up that tiny one.
Huh?
Tiny one?